Welcome to another episode of Wild Garden Camp Walks, Calke Abbey, the unstately home, park and gardens. In episode 3 of the series, I have travelled to Calke Abbey with a friend to admire the beauty of the large rolling parkland which expands over 600 acres and marvel at the wondrous wildlife. The original site was home to a medieval religious house which attracted a substantial community that lived and worked in Calke in the 12th century. Calke Priory only lasted a maximum of a few years as Henry VIII dissolved the priory in 1538. The estate passed through many owners till it ended up being bought by Henry Hofer in 1622 for £5,350. It stayed in the family's hands until the National Trust started maintaining it in 1985. The house is known as the Unstately Mansion as the Trust leaves it pretty much as it was left by the family, their belongings, furniture and items still all in their positions they originally was found in. As mentioned, the park is managed by the National Trust, which you can get in free if you're a member, or it's £8 per adult. There is plenty of amenities on the site: parking, toilets, restaurant and a cafe, a gift shop that also sells a selections of plant and a second-hand bookshop. There is also a quaint little store that sells seasonal produce straight from the garden. Check the website for opening times and current what's on section. The estate offers many walks. Although there are some inclines, the majority of paths are accessible to all, apart from the underground tunnel which has a few steps at one end. The paths are endless and wind through the forest, gardens and parkland. The estate has many wonders to behold. A large portion of the site has been given the important status of National Nature Reserve and Site of Special Scientific Interest. The historical avenues that you can explore are home to over 650 veteran trees, 300 of which have been classified as ancient. The Old Man of Calke is estimated to be over 1200 years old, with its neighbour boasting a 900-year lifespan, both being oak. Other species include maples, ash, beech, limes and chestnuts. 67 acres are home to 2 herds of deer. It's home to around 80 fallow deer, with the most common colouring being tan or fawn with speckles, which are slightly smaller than the estate's other herd of around 30 red deer, which are named after their distinctive coat colours. We are fortunate enough to see the herd quite close, securely and safely behind fences, for much their safety as our own. The foot of the trees are blanketed in many species of wildflowers, from yellow pimpernel, germander speedwell, ground ivy cuckoo flower, a plant source for the orange-tipped butterflies, and others such as the bugle, in preparation to boost and help the current conservation work that the estate is involved in. The current project they are working on is the Butterfly Project, with the intention of reintroducing the grizzled skiffers back to the park. These were last seen in the 1940s, but as trees and scrubs grew out of control along the banks, the skiffers' food source all but disappeared, such as wild strawberry and bugle. What butterflies do you have near you? When was the last time you saw one in your own garden? Look up local field guides and see what food sources you could plant to encourage them back into your garden. The estate is also home to a large amount of livestock, which includes a rare breed Portland sheep, chosen in 1770 for its ability to survive on grasses grown on poor nutrient soils. They also have cattle roaming from time to time. However, in recent years, the number of people keeping their dog off a leaf has increased, causing injuries to the livestock, and it is prudent that you keep your dogs on the leads. There is a much loved and maintained walled garden that hosts herbs, vegetables, flowers, orchids, and glass houses that lure you in with their exotic fragrances.
It smells beautiful.
If you come here in spring, the walled garden leads you into this fantastical enchanted world, covered in ancient wisteria, half a metre hanging purple flowers. This would have taken decades to become this established. My friend and I only had the afternoon to explore all there is to see, including touring of the house. However, I would suggest making a day of it to take even more in. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and for more information, competitions and much more, visit the website. Thank you. Bye.